The whispers started early. A young Rory Mcilroy, barely old enough to walk, was already swinging a club. His talent was undeniable. Was it natural? Or was there something more at play? Rumours swirled in the hushed tones of the Irish countryside. His parents, it was said, had made a deal. With whom? No one dared speak their name. These were powers beyond our world, forces that could grant unimaginable success. But at what cost? The price, it seemed, was Rory's soul. From the very beginning, Rory was marked for greatness. He dominated junior tournaments. He broke records with ease. His swing, they said, was a gift from the gods. But every victory, every accolade, seemed to deepen the shadows around his eyes. The weight of the bargain, it seemed, was already settling on his young shoulders. Was it the pressure? Or was it the constant presence of the unseen forces always watching, always waiting? Whatever the reason, young Rory's path was clear. He was destined for greatness. He was bound to the deal. The world took notice. Rory Mcilroy, the boy wonder from Northern Ireland, burst onto the professional golf scene with a confidence that belied his age. His swing, a thing of beauty and power, captivated audiences. He racked up wins, challenging seasoned veterans and leaving them in his dust. But the whispers continued. Off the course, Rory was different, quiet, almost withdrawn. The pressure, it seemed, was taking its toll. And then came the incident in Jacksonville. A night of youthful indiscretion, a fake ID, a glimpse into the turmoil brewing beneath the surface. The media had a field day. The golden boy, the supposed saint of golf, caught in a lie. The incident was quickly swept under the rug, but it left a stain, a crack in the carefully crafted facade. Rory, it seemed, was human after all. The victories continued. Rory's talent was undeniable. He climbed the rankings, reaching the pinnacle of the sport. But with each triumph, the shadows seemed to deepen. The pressure, the scrutiny, the constant whispers about the deal, it all took its toll. Then came the controversies. Rules disputes at the Players' Championship, heated exchanges with fellow competitors. Rory, once a picture of composure, was unraveling. Was this the price of the deal? Was the pressure finally breaking him? His rivals, sensing weakness, grew bolder. They questioned his integrity. They accused him of cheating. Rory fought back, but his denials rang hollow. The doubt had taken root. Enter Bryson DeChambeau, a brash young American with a scientific approach to the game. DeChambeau was everything Rory wasn't. Loud, brash, and unafraid to challenge the established order. He was a thorn in Rory's side, a constant reminder of the pressure he was under. DeChambeau's emergence seemed to ignite something in Rory, a spark of the old fire. The two developed a fierce rivalry, pushing each other to the limit, but the shadows still lingered. The weight of the deal, the pressure of expectations, it all seemed to bear down on Rory. The golfing world watched with bated breath. Who would crack first? The golden boy burdened by the weight of his destiny, or the brash newcomer determined to claim his place at the top? Section 5, Augusta's shadow looms, the Masters tournament, the pinnacle of golf, a green jacket, the ultimate prize. But for Rory, Augusta held only frustration and heartbreak. Year after year he had come close, only to fall short. The pressure, the expectations, it all seemed magnified beneath the Georgia pines. The 2025 Masters was supposed to be different. Rory was at the peak of his powers. He had conquered every other major championship. This was his year. Or so everyone thought. The first round started well. Rory was in contention, his game firing on all cylinders. Then it happened, a series of errant shots, a meltdown of epic proportions. The wheels came off and Rory was left to pick up the pieces of his shattered dream. Section 6, the weight of the world. The whispers started again. Had the pressure finally gotten to him? Was this the price of the deal? Rory retreated from the public eye, his silence speaking volumes. The weight of the world, it seemed, was on his shoulders. He walked the course like a ghost, his face etched with despair. The spark was gone, replaced by a dull resignation. The media, sensing blood in the water, pounced. They dissected his every move, every shot, every facial expression. The pressure, already immense, became unbearable. Rory retreated further, seeking solace in the solitude of his hotel room. He was trapped, caught in a web of his own making. The deal, it seemed, had come due. Section 7. A glimmer of hope. But amidst the despair, a flicker of hope. A phone call, a voice from the past. Someone who understood the pressure, the burden, the crushing weight of expectations. Someone who had been there, done that, and come out the other side. The details of the conversation remained private, but something had changed. A weight had been lifted. Rory walked onto the course for the final round with a newfound determination. His eyes, once clouded with doubt, now burned with a quiet intensity. This was it, his last chance, the final test. Could he overcome the odds? Could he defy destiny? Could he finally break free from the deal? Section 8. Triumph and Redemption. The final round was a masterclass in resilience and determination. Shot after shot, Rory chipped away at the lead. He battled not only his opponents, but also the demons that had haunted him for so long. The pressure was immense, but this time it was different. This time he embraced it. He used it to fuel his game, to push him to the limit. As he stood over his final putt, the weight of history on his shoulders, a sense of calm washed over him. The putt dropped, the crowd erupted. Rory Mcilroy had done it. He had won the Masters. He had completed the career Grand Slam, but more importantly, he had finally broken free from the deal. Section 9. Free at last. The victory changed everything. The shadows that had haunted Rory for so long disappeared. He was no longer the boy wonder burdened by destiny. He was a man, free to write his own story. The whispers stopped, the pressure lifted. Rory Mcilroy was finally free. The deal, it seemed, was done. The golfing world rejoiced. A champion had been crowned, but more importantly, a man had found redemption.